I was just standing in the lobby, working up the courage, and someone literally just gifted, like, Christmas on this guy. Look at this shit. No, I can't go up high enough! Fuck. BCRD literally went from regular VIP to, like, MVP. Look! Oh, it just keeps going! What is happening? Hey guys, welcome back to Bedwars. Today, I have a grand tale for you. A tale of a war fought in my bedroom, resulting in the annihilation of an entire species. This is the story of how a couple ants came into my bedroom. And this is a pretty fresh story, like this only happened a couple days ago. It would have been more fresher because it literally happened and then I was like, fuck, I gotta talk about this. And so I talked about it the day afterwards, and then that video kinda sucked. It's a shame because I circumcised someone in that video. No, I will not elaborate. Go on then. At ya, mate. Nice teabagging, idiot. What if I take a bite out of your ass? What then, huh? What the? Huh? Is that a throwing star? That's crazy. Anyways, let me set the scene for you. I have just uploaded a video, my reaction to the Pokemon Presents. Let me just say, it's crazy. Pokemon Z finally got revealed after 10 years. Kalos fans finally getting lifted out of the dirt, out of like hell pretty much. Because Kalos was so underdeveloped, and we're finally getting something, and it's Pokemon Z, like the rumored Zygarde. Johto fans, Unova fans, they were like, oh my god, like, I just hope that, like, the remake of Black and White is good, and, like, the Legends game is good. And then Kalos came in with a steel chair and ruined all of their dreams. But anyways, I had just uploaded that reaction content, everything was great. It was, like, 12:30-ish a.m., and I'm laying in bed. Right, I have class at like 10 a.m, so I'm like, okay, I'll maybe watch videos for a little bit, and then I'll go to sleep. And so I'm sitting there, watching videos, having a great time, and guess what lands on my screen? An ant. And look, I recognize ants, okay? Mostly because I'm an Ants Canada watcher, Ants Canada fan. Let me prove it to you, if you doubt me, if you doubt my resolve. Trophallaxis is how ants feed each other, and the alates are What, huh? Alates are the members that have wings, and, super majors are the ones with the big... Okay, anyways. So an ant flies onto my screen, and I recognize this is an alate, because it has wings, and only alates have wings. And so that's a connection there. You see that, astute viewer? Ha, bro, got that lag back. Let me go in. I shall avenge them. But pretty much, right, it lands on my screen, I'm like, okay. And so I flick it off, because I like to give a little bit of mercy to the creatures that just, can't comprehend anything. Their brains are too small to understand the ramifications of what they're doing, disturbing me watching videos. Get off, bruh. So I show him a little bit of mercy, and I flick him off the screen, and I keep watching. Guess what this foul fiend does? He flies back on. And, in some countries this would be considered a declaration of war, but, I like to give them 3 chances. So the second time, I flick him off again and keep watching. Unfortunately, this fool does not comprehend my warnings, and he once again flies on. Now it's on. The mercy in my body has just left, and all that is left is murderous rage. I squish this fucker. All is good and well in the world, right? A singular ant goes against the colony's orders, disturbs the god, pays the ultimate price. Unfortunately not, because you know what flies on the screen 30 seconds later? A second ant. And first I'm thinking, wait, did he somehow survive, like, the obliteration, the grinding to dust? He somehow went beyond his limits, said, no, I'll not die today, not while the queen is still around, and he went past his limits? No, it's just a different ant. So then I squished him again. What flies on my screen again? A third ant. And now, at this point, I'm like, hold on a second. What's going on? Because 3 ants, that's an abnormal amount of ants to have in a room, okay? Like, 1 ant maybe, it's just gotten lost. 2 ants, that's a bit unusual. 3 ants, absolutely catastrophic situation. Code red, sirens are blaring. My room's gonna get taken over by the colony in like 5 seconds. Where are all these fucking ants coming from? I turn on my lights, and oh my god, there is so many ants in my room. There is an abnormal amount of ants, like 6 of them, maybe even 7. Why are there so many ants in my room? I'm freaking out. I'm messaging Doey. Doey's the guy who was with me in my reaction content, the nerd who recognized Kalos by like the font. I'm messaging him, and I'll read it out to you in a funny voice right now while I kill this guy. There's so many fucking ants in my room, I don't know where they're coming from. I killed 3 and more just keep coming. I looked away from the wall and looked back and there was another one there. What the fuck, there was another one. There's so many! Help! They're in the fucking walls. It ain't gonna stop if you don't find their source point and poison them. I'm gonna find the spawn point. You have to break their bed. I'm gonna be inhaling mortine fumes for the next month, but the walls are covered now. So as you can see, the situation is critical, but let me talk you through some of the messages. So I go and I grab my Excalibur. A tissue from my bedside drawer, and I start squishing these fucks, left, right, and center. None of them are escaping my wrath. They have launched a war, and thus they should know the consequences. I reference a certain song, but I also do not run to reference the man, you know. I find one, he's somehow escaped. His companion sacrificed his life so he could escape, but he didn't escape far enough. And as such, I find him and I interrogate him, and you'll see the video now. Warning to viewers, this can be considered sensitive content. Don't tell Geneva Convention. War crimes. Where are they coming from? What do they want? Sir, why are you here in my room? I'm gonna be fucking waking up with ants crawling on my face. Fuck off. Oh, my dog's there. Rosie, Rosie, I'm not taking you. Rosie. She's staring at me. She heard me telling my intense story, and she thinks something exciting is happening, so now she's here. She's under my desk. Rosie, what are you doing? Little girl, little baby. She's 6, but she's still my little baby. Back to the war crimes. The ant community has never seen an event quite as tragic as this before. You know, there's outcries in the media, you know, people condemning me, but I must do what I need to. They've intruded on my domain, and as such, they must go. So eventually, I think I've murdered them all. The crisis is over. It's averted. They're all dead. Did he jump over? Huh? Oh, there he is. Okay, I think I'll try to sleep, considering the fact that it's getting closer to the time my alarm is on, and I really need to sleep, man. I have class. And so I go and take one more look around my room. There's 2 more ants. Where the fuck did they come from? I swear these ants keep, like, multiplying. Like, literally, one time... Hey, yo, bruh. I swear these ants are just multiplying whenever I'm not looking at them. I swear I squished one of them. I look away. I look back. There's another one. Where did it come from? Where are they coming from? These ants are multiplying in my room. Something shattered within me the moment I saw those 2 ants. They've absolutely destroyed my mental health, my psyche, irreversibly altered. I will never be the same again. When I went to sleep that night, the flickers on the wall, everything, they just look like ants crawling. Every time I feel a little something on my leg, I think it's an ant crawling up my leg. I was in my Spanish class, I saw an ant on my shirt, I almost screamed. Oh, fuck. Ah, Dios mío. These ants have absolutely shattered me. They may have lost the battle, but they've won the war. These ants have shattered me, and as such, I decide that it's time for drastic measures. They've not learned their lesson, and as such, I must drop the Oppenheimer bomb on their community. I go, and I get the bug spray. I walk upstairs. It was actually not upstairs, it was downstairs. But I did find my sister. She did propose a theory. She's like the military analyst. She said that since it was really hot recently, that the ants were all coming out and hiding in my room. But honestly, they should have just known in their ant brains that this was my room, and any, like, encroachments onto it would be seen as an act of war. They didn't comprehend it fast enough. And I start going ham with it. Like, only half the bottle is only left at this point. I go crazy. Every single inch of the walls is covered. I'm coughing. I'm inhaling mortine fumes. I think I'll have carcinogens and bug spray in my lungs for the next 40 years, but, you know, at least my room is protected. And as such, the spray is down, I don't see any more, and finally, I go to sleep. Don't do it, bruh. Don't do it, bruh. You can't handle the smoke, man. I told you couldn't handle the smoke, and yet you had to go into the flame. I wake up, there's only one thought. Head empty apart from this. Have the ants truly been destroyed? Am I really safe? I look around. It's true. They're all gone. My tactics have worked. The earth may be scorched, but the ants are gone. It's time to celebrate. The story was not yet over. As I walked upstairs to go to the kitchen, I found them. 3 dead ants on the floor. Where did they come from? How'd they die? How'd they die is the most important question, because last time I checked, the spray wasn't upstairs and my sister didn't do it. So how they just crumple up and shrivel up and die? They look like they had the energy sucked out of them. I think I'm about to get assaulted. Oh, fuck! Get got, idiots. No, I'm leaving. Sayonara, minasan. It is my time to go. Anyways, I have a theory that all the ants that I murdered, their energy has now been absorbed into the house and is now fueling it as a source of energy. So I think my house has an aura of just killing ants surrounding it. So any ant that steps into the premises just shrivels up. That's my current running theory. There's absolutely zero options that they could have died. Natural causes, none of that. Psh, nah. Natural causes? Who do you take me for? It's not like it was a hot day or anything, so, you know, they died from the heat. Literally no way. That's completely implausible. But the ant killing force field? Now that is an idea that I like. Do I not have prot? I have 0 prot? Bro got that sharpened iron sword and yet no prot? He will never mog at this rate. Anyways, that was my war with like 15 ants. I'm still terribly traumatized from it. But is it over? Surely it is. Right? I was literally editing the video and, oh my god, no, I'm not doing this again. There is no way I'm going through that again. I'm killing that fucker myself. That is what you get.